It's not time to go home yet. Just stay with me for a moment. I never thought I'd find what I was looking for, but this feeling can't afford to leave. I came here with a 20 in my pocket. Didn't want to stay too long. I knew that I would drop it. Check myself out in the reflection of a liquor bottle. Saw a real sad girl, a big pill to swallow. Yeah, but when you took my hand, walked me over to the dance floor. Like forever, are you here to find forever? I will never know, cause I'm scared to take you home. When you hit me on my phone, but I guess I'll never know. They turn the volume up when we're talking. The music playing louder, not planning on stopping. It's getting pretty late, I don't even know your name, but I'm living in the moment, I want you to stay. Ooh, it's been a real bad vibe. Came in with my head down, anxiety to leave, was about to leave. I'm so happy you noticed me. But when you took my hand, walked me over to the dance floor, I put on a smile, never knew I had before. You said it's not time to go home yet. Stay with me for a moment. Don't turn around, it's only the two of us. Just stay with me for a moment. I know I'm bound to ruin it, so just stay here. Stay with me for a moment. Please make a move, cause I don't have the courage. Don't wanna be wondering what could have been in the morning. Said it's not time to go home yet. Just stay with me for a moment. Moment. It's not time to go home yet. Go home yet.
Are you on the microphone?
Hey, beautiful people, welcome to another Thursday with Meg and Meg's Beauty. I'm really hoping that you're having a wonderful day. I actually have a great day because I went shopping. We're gonna talk about later, but I'm so happy to have you here, staying with me and watching my crazy show. And it's people, what? How are you already here? I cannot believe it. I'm like, girl, I'm glad. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm gonna do the crazy. I'm not gonna do the crazy. It's gonna be for me crazy. Valentine's Day look, because first of all, I feel that everyone and the neighbor's son knows that I'm crazy in love with greens and that they love wearing green eyeshadow. So today I'm gonna do a green eyeshadow, but with a punch of color on the lips also. I feel that I'm gonna look like a drag queen after this episode, but it's okay. We are here to do everything that is necessary. And I'm really hoping that it's gonna, work out fine, at least. Simon says, can't miss a good old Thursday stream. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna go because, I'm gonna start with the makeup because if you know, Jesus Christ, I'm like talking way too much. Way too much, and these streams never never lasts less than 2 hours. And I have so many questions. People like, what? By the way, this hair, I don't know what to do. I seriously do not know what to do. Look this. This is like crazy, you know. I think it's like spring, but seriously, does anyone else have this kind of problems? Like, you know, hair being everywhere. Anyways, I'm digressing. So like, I have so many questions. People like, yeah, you have like streams 2 hours. Are you really spending 2 hours of putting on your makeup? And I'm like, people, I'm just like talking too much. I'm seriously talking too much. I do not like spend 2 hours putting makeup on. Are you crazy? But still, you know, I do feel that, you know, a bunch of people who are watching these streams, like after 2 hours, they're like, girl, are you crazy? I'm not gonna spend like 15 minutes on my makeup and you with 2 hours, you're like insane. And I believe they think that I'm insane. I mean, sometimes I even think, I'm insane. But there you go. I'm digressing again. I'm just like putting a bit of a concealer on my eyelid. Also, around my eyebrows, because something is going on. I think it's spring, definitely, because I don't know. I was like Google today atopic dermatitis, because atopic dermatitis is like, something that is caused by outside things, elements. So I was like, am I doing this? Are we there, girl? Seriously, are we there because of the spring? So anyways, and Steve says my hair flies away just like there near the very bottom in the back when I wear it up. So it's not only me, seriously, because this is like crazy. And thank you, Count Zero Records, for all seeing upvote. Okay, putting the base essence. I love Stage Base. Seriously, I'm loving it. I'm seriously loving it. I do have a bunch of base. If you're watching me for a while, you know that I'm a sucker for NYX base, and I'm using NYX base for like years, and in combination with this concealer, Catrice concealer. But then, I bought this in Essence advent calendar, and seriously, it's like, why I'm the last one to find out about these things. So okay, I set up my eyelid, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna use My Little Pony. And you know me, you know that I love Colourpop. And the other day on the stream, someone asked me, what do you think about Kylie Cosmetics? I'm like, why you spend money on a Kylie Cosmetics when you can spend money on a Colourpop? Basically, almost the same formula, because they were produced in the same factory. I'm digressing. My Little Pony. I seriously love this palette, but why? I'm gonna just put it on the zooming camera. I want to see you, because everyone actually knows. So My Little Pony palette, and I adore this palette, probably because most of these because of this lilac, because I'm like sucker for the lilac and for these golden shades. But today I'm gonna use these three: this dark green, this what is this, foil green, and I think this is like a, I don't know what kind of color is that. Oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna put everything. I'm just gonna put everything on my eyelid and let the show begin. Okay, so today I'm using, need to turn back on the camera one. I'm using My Little Pony. Is it still available? Is it still available in Colourpop? But even if it's not, I feel that Colourpop is like publishing. Is it publishing now? Constantly pushing new releases. So I feel that any of these colors will be I don't know, copied in some other releases. So anyways, I will start, and definitely I will use some of this transition shade before I start packing this darkest green. Yeah, I'm gonna say start with this peach color. I'm starting with this peach color. And I really I love this palette, and like I said at the end of last year, so it's like already how many streams? 8 streams in this year. I'm shopping my stash, girl. I don't want to spend money, so much money this year like I spent in the previous year, because I really have way too much makeup and I want to spend makeup before buy a new one, which actually didn't stop me today to buy a lipstick, because you know I wanted to have that lipstick, and I think that I'm gonna go back tomorrow in the store to buy more, but I will explain why. Just stay with me why I want to go back and buy more lipsticks, because you know it's a thing. And Penguina said this is so wholesome. Thank you. So yeah, I'm starting with the transition shade. By the way, welcome people, welcome to my channel. My name is Meg, this is Meg's Beauty. If you're watching me on Reddit, this is Glamour School. This is a channel all about the makeup, skincare, fashion, beauty related subject, and I'm lifestyle subject. And I'm that person who is actually talking about that mostly. Please do not ask me anything else. Probably I will also start if you ask me about politics, but let's not go there. But we can, you know, talk also about everything. Also music. Oh my God, music. Yeah, we can talk about music. Today I was like listening all the Croatian, because I'm Croatian, by the way. I know that a bunch of people will ask me, yeah, I can hear your accent. Are you Eastern Slavic? No, I'm South European. I'm Croatian, living in Austria. So ergo, accent. So today I was like, watching all the, if you're in Europe, you know that I'm like also freaking huge fan of Eurovision Song Contest. So today I was like watching all the Croatian nominees, not like representative, but nominees for the Croatian song that's gonna represent us on the Eurovision Song Contest. So I have thoughts. I have so many thoughts. So thank you so much also Count Zero Records for Starstruck. So okay, I'm putting this peach in my... By the way, why I'm like today using this eyeshadow palette, because I have... Did you hear about, you know, it's not literally the same, but I was so triggered by that eyeshadow palette, and I literally kind of got a whiff to use this today. I'm talking about the Odensai collaboration with Angie Neuquist. Is it Neuquist? I'm like literally always butchering her surname. And their new palette. It's called Hella. Is it Hella? So anyways, okay, the color story is beautiful. I cannot literally say anything, but it's not really singing to me, as I have a bunch of similar palettes. Like literally I have the new Matrix from a Revolution, you know, which is like if you watched me last year, you know that the Matrix by Revolution is like my definitely, in my opinion, best palette that has been, I don't know, produced or last or published last year. Anyways, so Color Story is okay. Is it singing to me? No. Will I be purchasing it? Probably not. There is like couple of reasons. Mostly because I'm still really not really really not happy with the shipping prices audience I have for shipping prices for shipping for the shipping. Oh my god, I like my brain is like farting. So, but also I'm so glad. Congrats, so glad for you. Great job and whatnot on your new collab. But I'm not there. I'm not there mentally. It's not talking to me. Basically, it's like the BH Cosmetics talks me with their palettes, colorful palettes are more talkative, and seriously, just I'm gonna show you. I mean, seriously, just give me a second because I need to look for it. Where is it? Is it here? Yes. If you have been watching me last year, you know what I'm talking when I'm talking about Matrix, and this is Matrix and Revolution palette. And just do you I guess that you have all seen the palette Angel is doing with the audience side. So this is why I'm not impressed. Maybe if I didn't have this one, maybe I would be more impressed. But as I have this one, I'm like, nah, I'm not impressed, But there you go. And Sybil said, shipping prices are insane these days. I seriously do not know what's going on. Is it because of the world is going berserk? What's up with the shipping prices? Like, seriously, they're like, how much is like $10? $10? It's $10. I don't know, this is the only reason I probably haven't purchased Odin's Eye till now, because it's like $10. Because basically, because I'm living in Austria, it's like inside European Union, everything that you buy over like $30-40, it's like free. So I don't know. I'm not really impressed. Okay, I'm going with this green. I'm going in my all over the lid. So yeah, and I'm using the flat synthetic brush. I'm sorry if I forgot to mention it. So I don't know. What do you think? Would you pay like $10 for the shipping? Because Odin's Eye palettes are not really cheap. I think it's gonna be $50. This collaboration between the Angie and Odin's Eye, $50. It's like, I don't know. It's not cheap, you know what I mean? It's not cheap. What do you think? I know that I'm talking a lot. So anyways, when I saw the palette, okay, not really impressed. I'm glad for her. I think that it's gonna probably sold like the one, how it's called, with the, she had a collaboration with the kaleidoscope. Is it? I don't know. Try, you know, I'm like, my brain is mushy. So yeah, I'm packing that green all over the lid, feeling a shape of my eyeball, even going above the crease, because I will also blend the green, that green into crease. Another reason why I started with the peach, because I want that green to blend in a peach and makes a more smoother transition. Okay, can you see it? I'm really hoping that you can see it. And then I'm going with the same brush I used for the transition shade, and I'm blending the edges of the green. Might even go, you know, a bit into that same green, and then I'm blending the green into the peach. I'm using the circular motions. So I'm like doing little circles, you know, over the crease. And just over the crease, please, I'm staying away from the mid-eye, because I don't want to lose the pigment. So anyways, when let's talk about blending, in case I've never mentioned this before. When you're blending shades, depending how you're starting, let me just put the sheet into matrix so I'll lose it, because like the only bad thing with the Revolution is they don't put a name, so it's like really hard to know the name of the shade. So when you're starting with the blending, there is like two ways, couple of ways, but the two ways how you blend actually shade into onto lid. So when you're starting with the shade, probably when you're blending, you do the car wiping motions, like, you know, this is how you do when you start with the transition shade on your lid. This is your first color when you're putting in on the lid. But when you're like blending the two colors between transition shade or like main lid shade, or you want to blend two colors on the lid, you are not actually doing this. You're doing a little circles to blend two colors. Okay, so there is a difference how you are applying pigment on the eye, and to not actually disturb the pigment, or, you know, to remove the pigment, because with overblending also you can also remove pigment, and this is what we don't want. Basically, if you're blending two eyeshadow colors, do not do this. Do circle motions between two colors. Okay, I'm really hoping that it makes sense. If you have any questions, please drop in the chat, so I'm gonna try to answer. And Sybil said, I have always done foundation and stuff before eyes. Am I doing it backwards? Is it better to do eyes first? Okay, Sybil, it's on any creator. You are not doing it wrong, and I'm not doing it wrong. When you like, basically, I'm gonna tell you, if you are in the makeup school, you choose to go to makeup school for the makeup artist, you will be taught that the your face is the starting point, and you will be taught to apply the foundation first, set the face, and eyes are, I think they're like one of the last items on the overall makeup look. It's gonna be face setting, contouring, lips, and for the eyes, the eyeshadow basically is like the last on the mind, because what is actually face makeup is foundation, contouring, eyebrows, lips, and a little bit mascara. This is, because we are starting from the thought that we want to be natural, so we want to accentuate just natural element on your face. Kohl liner is the first, or gel liner is the first makeup tool used on the eye, and it's not really necessarily important when it's applied. So it can be basically the last before the last step, which is mascara. So when the eyeshadow started to hold these shenanigans and whatnot, makeup artists change the approach to makeup, because because eyeshadows do have fallout, and it's easier to make the shaping in a terms, if you're having the wing liner or shaping under eye, just to take the micellar water, anything, and just wipe it down. In the professional makeup artist, if you're starting with the foundation and you mess it up with the eyeshadow, there are two tools how to fix it, to like set your under eyes with like literally a set of the translucent powder. So when you're like done with the face, the professional makeup artist, because the client is like lying this, either they're gonna put like small patches that will of, I don't know, pads or whatnot, to like a barrier between the fallouts, or they will like literally pat it with a thick layer of translucent powder, which they will remove after the eyeshadow is done. But also one additional trick is when with lining with the gel liner or Kohl liner, because it's like also the most prominent eye technique from, I don't know, early ages of humanity, is when you mess it with the Kohl liner or gel liner, you just take the concealer and brush and fix that. But why I'm doing first the eyes and then the rest of the face, because it's easier for me to clean up the mess and not messed up with the rest of the face. I really think if I'm talking too much, please drop a question. So yeah, okay. Realistic Mouse said, There was a weird spy that went behind the TV thing. You know, we have a full house of those big spiders because we live in the house, and you know we have a yard, and as it's like warmer and warmer, so they're coming in the house, and I was forbidden to kill them as we are animal friendly house. Friendly neighborhood spidey. Yeah, we probably have them, you know. I'm not really, you know, thing. And the realistic mouse said when she stays behind her, the stream will go so many views. I'm not really scared of spiders. I'm like a, you know, peasant child. I lived with the spiders and scorpions, so and snakes, so you know, I'm not really a thing. And Stone Cold, we totally say, hi Meg, glad I caught you. Oh my god, so glad to see you here. If I'm talking too much, you know, sorry people. I know that I need to do the makeup, and you know, I had to answer Sybil. Just here to tell you how beautiful you are. Oh my god, thank you so much, Sun Cold. Sybil, see, thank you. Always such a thorough explanation. I talk too much. Sorry, I know, but you know, when I start, you know, my monologue, I feel that like I'm freaking crazy. And okay, very interesting and detailing, but thanks. Expert certainly love the background. And realistic must also you just live with the spiders and chills about them, then you're a badass. I'm not a really badass, but I'm forbidden to actually touch them, and so because they spiders are living on, you know, eating that flies, so small house flies, or I don't know how to call them. So yeah, I don't touch them. They don't touch me. I don't touch them. So yeah. Of course, when we are in Croatia, they're like you have like couple of poisonous spiders, and I don't touch them either. I just stay away. But also, I do have a cat, and my cat is really interesting in the spider life, so I just leave him to deal with spider issues. And no, it's not a real aquarium. Oh my god, look at my crazy hair. It's a TV. And Sneaky Up, where's your accent from, please? Dutch, Swedish. Okay, yeah, Sneaky Up. I think that I answered this on the beginning of the stream, and I'm just gonna say it again. So yeah, no, I'm not Dutch, I'm Swedish, I'm Croatian. So yeah, it's a Croatian accent. Is it really that prominent? I'm like always like, oh my god, seriously, is it so really prominent? I'm trying to like lose it, but it's not going. It's there to stay. Sorry, it's there to stay. My accent. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of green here. I did blend it well. I think that I blended well. There is one Croatian beauty content creator on TikTok. She's a young girl. She's from my home city, you know, Zagreb. Actually, Zagreb is like the capital of Croatia. So anyways, and I'm like watching her on TikTok. I can never ever hear her accent. And I'm like, you know, seriously, you are not having an accent? How? Maybe because I'm freaking old, you know? So yeah. Okay. So green, peach, and now I'm gonna go in this darker shade because, or you know what? I'm just gonna lean out with the kajal, a black kajal, and then I'm gonna go with kajal with a darker shade. Because I really don't want to use today the gel liner. I love wearing green eyeshadow. I think because of my eyes. My eyes are hazel. You know, people who are having hazel eyes, they're like moving between brown and green, you know, depending on the weather. This is me also, depending if I'm pissed off or not. So, yeah. Sneaky Up said it's great accent. I've never heard the Croatian language or accent before. Oh, okay. My Croatian language is like, it's Croatian language is a Slavic language. It's more smoother than people said that who hear Croatians that it's more smoother than Russian, you know. So yeah. Also, as Croatia, you know that Croatia is sharing the coast with Italy. It's above Turkey and Greece. And yeah, see, immediately differently. And it was part of Austrian-Hungarian Empire, like couple of centuries. So it's influenced, the Croatian language is influenced with a bunch of languages. So sometimes you can actually hear, you know, it's like I'm living in Austria and seriously German is difficult. Let's just say it's freaking difficult. And I'm when I'm losing my I just like switch and start talking weird old Zagreb dialect. So, and immediately everyone is actually understanding me because I'm using the words like archaism. I don't know. Do you know what archaism is? It's like old words. So anyways, yeah. Steve says, please Meg, you're not today over 25. I like you, Steve. I like you so much. And Dobar dan, I have like Dobar dan from this Riebelle. And thank you, Dogo, for the compliment. Dogo Gardener. And Realistic Mouse says Croatia has like the best beaches. I cannot, dude. I agree with you. I agree with you. The best beaches are in Croatia. I do not like sand beaches because sand goes everywhere. You know what I mean? But it has like the small pebble beaches, you know? And then so you can like, like leisure lay and it's like almost like a massage, you know what I mean? And then when you go and swim, it's like sand. So sand is not outside, sand is just in the sea. So yeah, the best beaches. Yeah, the Croatia is the best. Politrogr Zagreb. Yes, I love it. Yeah. And my cat's name is Ringo Starr. And this Rebecca said my mom is Croatian, so I feel a connection to you. Oh my God, really? Well, say hi to your mom from me. Okay, I'm not gonna... I guess I'm gonna talk a lot also this stream. Okay, I'm gonna put lots of kajal on the outer edge of my eye. So yeah, we're like already preparing the tour for the summer. We are looking for, you know, where we're gonna spend our summer. We usually stay in around Šibenik and Zadar. Okay, people, if you want a tip, please, if you want a tip, if you like to sail, okay, you know, rent sailboat and go and sail between the islands. But my tip is to stay on coast and stay between Šibenik and Zadar, because I swear it's like lots of small cities you want to visit, lots of national parks, the best beaches, the hidden beaches, small bunch of small islands where you can rent a boat and just visit it for one afternoon. Definitely there. I know that like when people think about Croatia, they're like, oh, Dubrovnik, seriously, oh my god. I mean, Dubrovnik is nice, do not get me wrong, it is nice, but it's freaking expensive and overpopulated with tourists. So yeah, you want to visit Croatia? Between Šibenik and Split. I'm not kidding, seriously. I'm doing a little bit green in my outer corner just to deepen it. Oh yeah, you know what also fun in Croatia, you can drink water from a tap, and the beer is extremely good and cheap. I'm not lying. And now I know when people are in Croatia like, yeah, it's like all about the fish food or whatnot. Seriously, people, you need to go and try peka. It's not about seafood, like it's all about other food. Poppy Maria said, I'm sorry you like the woman in Snowpiercer. Please let me not be the bad woman from the Snowpiercer. My husband is so freaking loving that show, so I'm like kind of doomed to watch it. Let's Image said, she's adorable. Shut up. Poppy Maria says, that's why I came to watch. Oh my god, I just love you. Oh my god, people. I love Tunet. It said Kupari. How is that place? Are there restaurant, beer, food, lodge, faculties? Is it faculties within minutes from that beach? The Croatia is a tourist country. You know that. It's like literally, I think it's like 70% of BDP, Croatian BDP is like tourism. So, and Kupari is facilities, yes. Kupari is, it is one of the, famous, what I want to say is like one of the famous. So it should have everything. It like proximity, If they don't, then like, then they miss it up. The only thing is like, which is like bad with the Croatia, because the tourist season starts in late June, so it's gonna take some time. If you come before June, maybe you're gonna be it's like there's still nothing to do. So I would recommend, if you're like visiting Croatia, to come like at the beginning of July or in late August, September. So yeah, that's about Croatia. Okay, I'm gonna go with a little bit of darker shade, and Oh my god, where is my brushes? Okay, I'm just gonna take any. And thank you so much, Realistic Mouse, for the wholesome. And Sibyl said, June, so all tourists who leave Florida around that time have been going to Croatia. I see. Yes. Oh my god. Yes. I think that, because of Game of Thrones, and everyone knows Game of Thrones, Croatia kind of became like a it spot. You know what I mean? So we do have lots of Americans. We do. Yeah, but they're like, it's like weird. They're coming in June. Simply, you're totally right. They're literally coming in June, which is like weird because June is still a rather cold month. In Croatia, it's still not warm. Still, it's around. I mean, sometimes it can be crazy hot. Seriously, in June. Sometimes June can be freaking crazy hot, but sometimes it's not. So yeah, we do have lots of June. Sybil, you're on something now. I get it why we have so many Americans in June, which is also good for them because it's like the cheap season. June is cheap season, in Croatia. So if you want to like freaking come to Croatia, definitely go in June. It's gonna be freaking cheap. I mean, it's like cheap for most of the people, But even in the high season, but I can like see, that I'm using this darkest color in my outer corner just to see a little bit deepen up. And Sybil, I do have a fallout. So this is actually good explanation. I don't know if you can see it a little bit here and here. Why I use first eyeshadows, then rest of it, so I can like freaking clean my face and continue with the makeup. Angry Wolf says, do you watch Bailey Sharian? Is this the girl who does the true crimes and makeup? Not so much because, I'm kind of, it's like, why I'm listening to crime? I'm like, my life is like, I have like serious things to do, to worry, than to be more depressed about the true crimes going on. But yeah, I think that she's great. I mean, in the makeup, when she does makeup, I'm like, I wouldn't listen to her, but when I'm looking how she does makeup, she does it good. Tell us about the best secret spot in Croatia. Okay, listen. I know that everyone in Croatia is like about the coast, but if you haven't been in Zagreb, you're missing it out. People, you're freaking missing it out. Zagreb is seriously the best city, the party going on, the best restaurants, the best festivals, always something going on. This is the city who is living 24/7, Zagreb. And I don't know if you how much you do know about the Croatians, but we're like kind of leisure-y people, so we can always find a way and no reason for all to just party. So Zagreb. Also, there is a city about the Zagreb, it's called Varaždin. I highly recommend to visit it here in Croatia, especially in August, late August. They have festival, great festival. Go there. If you like to travel, Croatia have a couple of wine road things with a hidden like restaurants and wineries in the Slavonia. In Slavonia, please do not. And cooking in the Slavonia, seriously, you need to go there. Then Istria, but not Istria coast, but Istria inland. Go visit Motovun. I'm not kidding. Go visit Motovun in May or in end of September, beginning of the November, and go truffle hunting. People, Croatia needs truffles constantly. Why? Because we have a bunch of truffles. Go in Istria, in mid-Istria, city called Motavun, go truffle hunting. Near Istria, in Istria is also they have a schnapps factory called Aura. Go there. Go there and buy Terranino. I'm not kidding. This is something you need to know. Go there and buy Terranino. And anywhere in Dalmatia inland, not coast, but inland, choose to visit like small villages because they have prosciutto. You will die. I'm not kidding. Prosciutto, goat cheese. You will die. So basically, I'm okay. I think that and wine. People wine? Okay. Yes, Sybil says, aren't truffles like crazy expensive? Listen, Sybil, not in Croatia. You go in Croatia, go truffle hunting, and you can like keep them like really, really cheap. I'm not kidding. We are like constantly eating truffles here and I'm like, this is something you need to know. Go in Motavun, go in May or June or September or late September. So stay in Motavun. So you will eat truffles for breakfast, lunch, dinner constantly because it's part of their a cultural identity. After like spending 3 days in Motavun eating truffles in every single meat, you will like, I'm done with the truffles. It's gonna be like that. Yes, it's gonna be like that. I'm not kidding. And the hippie stuff said, I need to write all these tips down. This is just as awesome as hanging with the local to find all cool stuff to do. Yes. Realistic mouse said, I want to die from prosciutto. You know what we are doing? Like it's a Croatian thing, but we like every year we have our own person, and then we are making the phone calls. Okay, I'm ready for this year, special dry prosciutto. Do you know why the Croatian prosciutto so special? As especially from the city called Drniš. Listen, people, because the Croatian coast is like on the coast and the wind is strong. It's called bura. So it's like strong wind, whatnot. So all the meat is dried on that strong wind, but as it's coast is full from this and inland is that special herbs, you know what I mean? So the combination of the air, the scented air with the special herbs and etherical oils, and that wind makes that prosciutto so special. And this is also why the goat cheese from the goats that they're on the coast, like on the island of Pag, because island of Pag, if you know anything about the island of Pag, okay, I'm gonna tell you about the island of Pag. There is like like a legend that because if you know about Pag is like literally naked stone island. And when I was younger, and Pag is known also as it's a place where the young people go to party. It's like party island. So basically all the young people are going to Pag to party. And I think that if you are 20 something, if you haven't been to Pag to party, where have you been? Seriously? Where have you been? Pug Island. I'm telling you now, please stay safe, do not do drugs, and use protection, because Pug Island is crazy island. But anyways, what have been saying? So it's like a stone island. So at one point when I was young, please don't ask me where I was thinking. We heard like a legend that an aliens flew to Pug, and there is like a triangle in the middle of the island. So we went there and looking for the place where the aliens landed. I was young. It was a day after I party for 3 days. Please do not judge. So anyways, we were looking for that place where the aliens landed, and we only saw sheeps, of course. And you would think, what the F are like sheep doing there? Because it's like stone, like island made of stone. But sheep were eating those small herbs, you know. And this is why when you buy the sheep and goat cheese from the island of the Pug, it's so tasteful because the milk is spiced with the herbs the sheep are eating from that literally naked land. And of course, maybe it's like spiced with the alien, UV rays. I'm joking. It's just like a joke. But still, it's something to, know about Island of the Pug. Not many people are knowing that. But I know that lots of drunken kids, after their party for 3 days, are looking for this alien landing. And you will, if you're lucky, we were lucky actually. After 3 hours of walking, and please do not go walk in the Swiss sun and 40 degrees and looking for that. Wait for like when there is not so strong sun. But you will, if you are like crazy as I was 20 years ago, you will find that UFO landing. Yeah. Realistic mouse said you had me at use protection. And Conzero Record says, I wish I could go on a guided tour of Croatia with Meg. Really? Sheep or sheep? Sheep. Yes. What I was saying, sheep or sheep? Yes, Pug Island is awesome. So if you're a young soul and you're like, you just finished your college, you're like 22, 23, and you want to have like fun in Europe before hard life begins, I highly recommend to go and party summers in Croatia. We do have lots of festivals going on. So apparently this Ultra Festival in Split is back on this summer. So yeah, there you go. It was like Ultra Festival was off for a couple of years due COVID. But I've heard that it's back. So yeah. Also, there are like a bunch of private festivals. So I call it private because you really need to have like an invite to go there, And in my time, you needed to know someone to, be there. But I know I don't think that young people like changed a lot from my time. So I know that everyone can find a way to find, you know, where the party is. You know what I mean? So anyways, definitely don't forget Zagreb. I mean, Zagreb is capital of Croatia. I'm just looking where I went wrong. Did I went wrong? Going back and forth between this green and dark. And it's really, really a party city. But I think that everyone likes to stay for their city, their like party city. Hi! Oh my god, Rosena Fera, so pretty, thank you so much! I'm just like, you know, I'm like starting and trying to finish my eye look. But I feel that I'm like constantly talking so much. Okay. Sorry, people, if I'm like not talking. I'm trying to finish my eyes. I'm going now in a peach color, you know, that transition shade, and basically blending everything together. It's gonna be lots of, yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Little bit black, and then we are going, and we're gonna clean the under eyes from the old fallout. Okay, I will use the micellar and my cotton pads. Oh my god, I need to refill the cotton pads for the next stream. So I'm using the micellar and the cotton pad. I'm gonna to clean my under eyes so I can continue with a face makeup. So if you're starting, this is also the answer for the Sybil if she's like still watching. If you're starting with face makeup and you are scared of fallout, definitely protect the under eyes area with setting it really well with translucent powder. It doesn't matter if it's visible because you will actually later wipe it up, wipe it with a big fluffy brush like this one. So this is just a pro tip. Okay, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna continue with face makeup, foundation. Today I'm gonna use Free Thing said this is the girl who just learned that her hair grows from the top of the hair and not from the tip of her hair. Really? There was a girl who learned. Seriously, I'm probably missing the meaning of that sentence. Free Think. Okay, I'm gonna use Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. This is in the soft beige. I know that I had like so many people commenting, yeah, they don't like it. Then a bunch of people saying, yeah, they love it. I literally love this foundation, and it's like drugstore foundation. It's like how much? $5-6. I think it's one of the. I'm not. It's not my first drugstore. It's not on my first drugstore. Foundation. My first pick. Is it? It's like we're talking now football terms. It's not my first pick, but definitely one of the foundation I really like a lot. This is in a color. I'm gonna take the only thing that I'm not really into is in this pulley, It has pulley, so basically you need to grab it from inside and then put it on the palette. This is in the color Light Beige. This is also the color that it's like a more the closest to my natural skin tone. I don't know how to explain. It's a little bit warmer than I would want to, but everything is fixable with a little bit contouring and blending. Oh my god, I see someone on Instagram, and I'm just gonna wave hi people on the Instagram. Hi, I see someone, so I don't want to like forget anyone. We were talking so much about foundations and like hidden gems. So I was like contemplating for this stream. I'm just gonna use something that I really enjoy, and I guess because it's Wet n Wild photofocus, it's for some time on the market. So it's not really interested so much. People are not really, okay, it's like there, and it's Wet n Wild, probably because it's just Wet n Wild. I don't know. I went today to a drugstore because I actually needed to buy some household stuff, and of course I did buy more than what I went there to buy. This is like, did not let me go to the drugstore alone, and if I have like unlimited time to spend, because I'm gonna probably buy more than I went for to buy. So anyways, lots of things, because I already mentioned this on the last stream, lots of brands are now changing their collections, because they have 2 times a year they do change part of their assortment. Is it assortment? Assortiment? Oh my god, I'm like bad. Part of their assortment, or they're changing the way, the packaging, you know what I mean? So what I have noticed, that bunch of makeup is discontinued. So I was like, oh my god, like panic attack, do I need to buy anything? Because if I don't buy it now, I'm gonna miss it later. This is like that part when you're like choosing, do you want to buy a product that will be discontinued, or is already discontinued, and then or you're gonna wait for a new product that might offer better formula or new packaging or something like that, you know. I'm always like in between, you know. If it's something discontinued, am I gonna miss it? Are they just changing the packaging, or are they like removing the product altogether? So I was like going through the Catrice. I was talking already about the Catrice. I was going through Catrice stack, and people, they're like discontinuing a bunch of really good products, and I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, it's like this is my panicking phase. I was like full-blown panic, sitting in front of the Catrice stand, and I'm like, Jesus, what should I do? Like, and I can see like people, oh my god, she's freaking panicking because the makeup is discontinued. If you're like makeup enthusiast like I am, yes, you know what what is that, you know, you will probably have the same, you know, feeling like I did when you like have the product that you love, and then seeing that it's gonna go and it's not gonna sell anymore. It's happened to me more than once. So yeah, I was there standing there, and I saw this lipstick line they're like freaking discontinuing the whole lipstick line, and I'm like, and the line that I actually love, and I'm like, why are they doing it? And you know me, I have like 50-60 lipsticks. Why do I need more? You know what I mean? So I bought one. I bought just one. After I promised myself that this is gonna be low by a year, but Catrice lipsticks is cheap, you know, to start with. So you can imagine, you know, I don't think that I spend lots of money. So anyways, now I want to buy more. I want to buy all from that line. Is it crazy? I have idea why I need to buy it. I feel that 100% I should not be allowed to go into pet stores alone. Oh, is it pet stores? This is why I'm buying everything for my cat online. Because, you know, it's like online I know where to like press the button. Actually, you know, when I go in my favorite pet store, online pet store, they already offer me offer me basically the same thing that I already bought before, you know, just like to refresh. So basically I'm buying the same thing over and over. Hi Foxy, I couldn't be sooner. How it's going? Oh my god, you know, it's going fine. I'm doing a more dramatic green smoky eye look because, you know, I wanted to do more dramatic today. Okay, digressing. I'm gonna cream contour my face. What is this? I think this is that Evelyn cream contour, one of my favorite ones, and this is one of the products which I am really hard to get. And I have one. New product when I spend this one, but as I love this cream contour so much, I do not use it as much. So for like, I always use it just for like a special, you know, special occasion. When I'm applying cream contour, by the way, I just apply always under the powder. This is seriously best cream contour in my life, in my freaking life. and it's so hard to get. I cannot even order it online. I can only get it here, you know, in Croatia, in some stores. And basically I don't think that I've saw it recently, so maybe it's like fully discontinued. If it's fully discontinued, I'm not gonna be happy. Okay, cream contouring. Follow the bone structure of your face, so cheekbones, jawline, and the edge of the hairline. Cream contour should be like blended, not much, but enough. And the cream contour is set up for your, you know, bronzer. It's just something to set your bronzer more better. I use the residue of a cream contour. Can you see it? Also on this side, it's there, but it's not. You could actually use the cream contour as just like a something when you're in the rush and you want to like do the contouring fast, and you are on the run, you know. So this is also a good solution. Okay, I'm gonna now go and set up my under eyes with the Evelyn powder. This powder is so finely milled that whenever I'm like pushing the beauty blender in it, it's like poof, it's like all in the air. Sibyl, if you're watching, so if you are starting with the, you know, face and then eyes, where is it? Okay, use like this smaller, like this smaller, or yeah, this is the better one. This shape brush, it's also a face brush. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to show you on the special camera. So this is the shaped brush for setting your under eyes, and this is like for everyone who is watching. Basically, when you are if you are using starting with your face and applying the foundation, setting the face with the setting the face with the powder, and then you start with the eye highly pigmented, maybe fallouty. Let's just like the pigments who are like having a fallout. Then this brush, this shaped brush, is perfect for the under eyes because you're tapping the powder and you can layer it, literally layer it, layer the powder. It doesn't matter if it's a lot. It can be really a lot. You can even use the beauty blender and soak the freaking beauty blender in the powder and put it under the eye and leave it like that on the face to set it on the face, and you know, until you are doing your finish doing your eye look. And then if there is a fallout, you will use the big fluffy brush and just brush it, brush the residue. And that big fluffy brush will also, with the powder. It should be finely milled, really finely milled. That, you know, face powder that is used for the contouring, baking and contouring. It should be really finely milled because it shouldn't set in your pores. So, and then when you're done, you know, wipe the residue. Also, in case you're doing the cut crease or whatnot, the trick to fix the cut crease is to use is this a good shape? I'm trying to find a good brush, cleaning brush. Can be, yeah, it can be this kind of brush. This is actually not clean. I'm trying to find some. Yeah, this brush. I'm gonna put it on three. This brush. Can you see the shape? The brush. This is the perfect brush to clean your cut crease if you miss the line. So if you're done with the, you know, the foundation and everything, and you miss the line, the outer line, miss the cut crease or whatnot, concealer, use the palette, or if you don't have it, basically concealer, dip the brush edge into the concealer brush, and then clean the edges, basically, you know, clean the edges. And when is this done, you know, when you clean the edges, I don't know if you can see it, you tap it, tap, and blend that concealer in the bottom, in the lower part of the face. Do not blend it in the eyeshadow. So this is, you know, one of the tricks how to fix the makeup if you are, you know, starting with makeup look with foundation and not eyeshadow. I started, you know, with the eyeshadow, and then basically, you know, just clean the mess and continue with the face. And thank you, Fox, for heartwarming. Okay. Yeah, I need to set my face with I'm gonna use banana powder from NYX for rest of my face. What I'm gonna use? Where is the brush? The big fluffy brush. It's like fully broken, but it's part of my project pan. So I'm trying, and oh my god, I have a new follower on Twitch. Thank you. Is it Dana? First time I see someone on the sea doing makeup. Oh my god, see, it's like I feel like I'm a mermaid. Maybe I'm gonna I'm like probably mermaid or something. Oh, this is something also idea. I'm not sure that maybe I'm gonna do it, you know, sometimes, you know, mermaidy look to show you how it's easy, you know, to paint a face with just a stocking, you know, fishnet stocking, and a little bit of rainbow colors, eyeshadows, and make a mermaidy look. That's actually something interesting. Maybe I should, like, you know, film it as a reel, or, you know, on TikTok. I don't know. This is like the easiest fantasy look you can do. You know, use fish stockings, you know, put it over the head. Use any beauty blenders, you know, or sponge, or some kind of synthetic, huge synthetic brush like that, and or any bigger brush, and you know, start applying the rainbow colors on your face. just following the, you know, the rainbow shades. You can go from up or down, or basically darker on the edges and the lighter toward, you know, the inner, you know, middle of the eye. And, you know, just be careful how you remove the stocking, and you're gonna have perfect like mermaidy look for Halloween. If it's, you know, something that if you're looking for the Halloween ideas, because this is a freaking easy to do. And Sybil said, oh, I remember seeing the mermaid makeup on another sub recently. It's so cool. You should definitely try it on one day. It's like, yeah, it's like the easiest fantasy look you can do, you know. Remember, you know, doing the heart shade fantasy look one time on some it's like, seriously, when you have like huge face, you know, you shape the heart and then blend the edges, and then you need to fill it with that white paint. It takes freaking ages, and I'm like, I'm never gonna ever do any fantasy look that's so difficult. I'm just gonna do the mermaid stockings, or, you know, that sponge professional makeup artist sponge. I don't know, like, it's like mesh. Yes, it's like mesh. You literally dip it in the paint and just like put it on your face, and you're done in no time. Okay, I'm gonna go. So I set it with the NYX banana powder. I will continue bronzing my face. I'm sticking up with a more cooler tone. This is the coolest shade of bronzer I'm having. This is Catrice. Oh my god, yes, I want to share with you, but I'm gonna go also, I'm gonna also talk about that product. So Catrice is discontinuing bunch of stuff, and I'm not really happy with it, because it's also discontinuing their staple highlighters. And if you know anything about the Catrice, you know that Catrice like really have a great highlighters, quality highlighters, and I think that like not many people are talking about it. Not sure why, because in my book, you know, this €5 box, I don't know how much costs, €5-6 box, a highlighter is like performing 100% better than so many high-end expensive highlighters. So I noticed that it's discontinuing. I prepared it here. So discontinuing this light infusion is also discontinuing the golden shade. And if I actually do not have 20 highlighters, I will never ever manage to spend. I will buy, you know, I will repurchase them. So yeah, I'm not sure why they're like discontinuing. Is it probably because I'm just really hoping that it's because of the packaging. They are changing the packaging. I'm bronzing a little bit my nose. I think that they over bronze my forehead. By the way, if you ever feel that you overdo something, like over bronze the forehead, over bronze your face, put way too much blush on your face or highlighter, just use the same huge brush you used for the powder and wipe it. You know, use, because there are still pigment leftover residue of the powder in the brush, and it's gonna help you to blend everything even more evenly. I think that my cat is snoring. I just heard him snore. He is. My cat is freaking snoring. He's like sitting here, you know, sitting, laying, snoring, and he's like, swear that cat. Okay, I'm gonna go in with blush using baked blush from Beauty UK. I don't know how many times I mentioned it and talked about it. It's one of these brands that I cannot stay serious because I'm like hearing him snoring, and he's like, you know, he's not just like, he's like having a snore that lasts, you know. The other day, oh my god, I mean, that was literally the other day I caught him like he went into my makeup brushes, and you know, as my makeup brushes was like standing like here, like in the cups, in makeup cups, he went there and like he was scratching himself, you know. I'm like, boy, you didn't do that. And he was like, Mom, like, what? And I'm like, boy, you seriously didn't do that. And Foxy says Ringo knows how to enjoy the day. This cat is like so freaking spoiled. So freaking spoiled. And I'm like, I'm to blame. I'm to blame. Oh my god. Oh my god. I seriously so love this blush. I'm like, my nose is full of head hair. I don't understand why it's so underrated. I mean, I guess because it's like a UK brand, so you know, it's not really known outside UK. But I'm literally like obsessed. Okay, I'm gonna use the Catrice Light Infusion highlighter. Like I said, it's for some reason it's continued. I'm not sure why. If you're in Europe, you feel that, you know, that you are seeing that discontinuing price, do not ask me why. Just grab it. Grab that highlighter and you will be thankful. You will be thankful. I'm using this fan brushes basically everywhere. I have the big one for the body. I'm gonna show you. So this when I have a client, you know, and then I use and I want to highlight the body, then I use this big one, the fan, and it's great. I mean, look, like perfect, like here, shoulders, on the arm, even on the legs. So this brush is perfect, and the smaller one for the face. And Sun Cole said, you've been working on this for hours and we just beautiful when you start. Do you sell this makeup? Is that why you demonstrate this long? I don't sell makeup. No, I'm you know, professional makeup artist. I just love talking about makeup, and when I'm applying makeup, I'm not talking about like about the product as much. I do talk about also product, but also I want to talk about technique, because you know, I think that in most cases when the beauty content creators are creating the content for their social media, they're talking mostly about the product, but they're not talking about the techniques they're using, how to apply it, why they're using that products. And I definitely as a, you know, professional, really do not want people to be like walked thirsty over water. I don't know, is it this saying? We have it in saying in Croatia. You know, they should be informed about how to use, what to use, when to use, and all. And you know, I'm talking too much. When I'm doing my own makeup, you know, I'm done in 15 minutes. In and out and go, you know, but I like to talk and I like to answer questions. So yeah, there you go. So anyways, if you want to also, if you want to support me and you like what you see, I just want to mention that I do have a webpage, which is megsbeauty.com. So from there on, you can just click on any of socials I have if you want to support me. Yes. So yeah, I like I said, I feel that I'm not really standard beauty content creators, because I like to talk more about what I did to come to this point than to, you know, just like sell you products. Though, oh my god, Stone Cold, you know, I think that maybe I should get some kind of you know, tip, you know, from the beauty community, how to, you know, how to start earning money. And Abuse People said, absolutely know how to use it, it's just important as what to use. And Stone Cold said, hard to make more pretty than pretty more than though. You're just being, you know, charming. Yeah. So where did I stop? I stopped. Okay, I want also to bake a bit. Yeah. So I don't use products that I don't enjoy, if that makes sense. You know, I like to use the products that I do enjoy. Also, this is the baking powder. The baking powder, the difference between the baking and setting baking powder is like, you know, it's like a difference how it smells. I highly recommend you always to try to use the powder. They're like for the baking and setting, that they're like really finely milled, that you can actually see that it's poofing outside. So anyways, what I was saying, yeah, I feel that yes, of course, there are like bunch of beauty content creators, they're using the products because they're like paid to, but also I think that lots of people are jumping on that hype, you know, hype product, just because it's hype, it's in trend, you know what I mean? So because it's something is trendy, I'm gonna freaking buy it. And to be honest, I also, in regards of some products, I'm also there, you know, if you're watching me, that I'm like I have problems, you know, Urban Decay, Naked, I have them all. it's like Pokemon. I'm collecting them as freaking Pokemon. You know, my kids are freaking collecting Pokemon cards, and like, I need to have them all. This is me with Urban Decay Naked. This is me. I have a problem. I know. So, but there is also so many products, makeup products, but also other products where, you know, I think most of people are just jumping on the hype, you know, and want to have them just because they're everyone is talking about it. And it's, of course, it's not also weird that, you know, so many are like now celebrities are already having their makeup lines and brands where they're like trying to reach the general public and to sell. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest. If and I'm really contemplating like strongly. I'm gonna be honest. I'm really contemplating strongly to actually start with my own line. But at this point, I don't know what I would do with the, you know, makeup line. A makeup line definitely wouldn't be my first beauty product, you know, that I would like to go in, because I don't think that it starts with the makeup. You know, the beauty on beauty, let's call it beauty, or beautiful face, or even no, let's just talk about canvas. You know, makeup, you know, because the face is actually canvas for the makeup application. So I would start from the face, you know. I would start with the face and skin care products. I would probably start with something that I have learned from my parents and grandparents, and how they took care their skin. Okay, as you can see, I'm really hoping that you are seeing. I started with this peach color as my transition shade on bottom lid, because I want to blend again this green on bottom. By the way, I forgot this. I want to put this on like on mid something. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm checking is everything okay on Reddit. Did I miss By the way, this is a song on Croatian language. If you're like weirded out, oh my god, what kind of language is this? Yes, it's like, I think that someone was asking, you know, about the Croatian language, how it sounds. So I'm really hoping that it's gonna answer the question. I'm looking. Yeah, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna take this. I'm going with that darker green here with the even more defined pencil brush. So I'm like I said, when you're blending darker color in on the lid, and you are really not you are not really into the colors or color blending, highly recommend. I mean, I'm cool with my you know, knowledge and efforts and in the applying makeup, but if you are not, highly recommend to start with the transition, any blending shade, any matte like color, like a peach, like a beige, light brown, and you know, anything like that, and to layer darker shade on that shade, if it makes sense. You know, I started with a peach color and now I'm gonna layer the dark green on it, so the dark green blend more smoothly on that eye area where I want it to be. I'm always tapping the excess from the, you know, from the brush, excess pigment. When you're pushing your, by the way, tip, if you're for the line, outer line, or, you know, cat line look, it's enough you to follow your shape of the eye and then basically following the shape of the eye, creating the straight line toward the eyebrow. The easiest way to achieve that cat eye look without actually, you know, using the gel liner or the kohl liner or whatever. I'm going in the black, this darkest. Just to tap a bit of the, you know, darker pigment in outer corner, just a bit. See, just a teeny tiny, eeny beeny tiny bit. Okay, I want to do this, Okay, let's go in the inner corner. I'm gonna go with this color. This, seriously, this, I don't know, is it foiled? Can you see it? I'm like, sometimes like, is it foiled? It's called, how it's called? This is no, it's called snuzzle. It's snuzzle or firefly. I don't even know. Sometimes I do not know, you know, how the Colourpop palettes are working with the names, because they're not mirroring, you know, the names in the palette.
In the heart of your dream, nothing's what it seems now, nothing matters anymore. And I can feel myself drifting inside, now that I know you are gone.
Oh my god, this color like punch. It's like freaking punching the punch. Is it making sense me saying punching a punch?
And the time you thought you had was taken from you, but why? And now I see no skies above me, and all of my hopes have locked out on me.
Little bit green back.
Take my heart away.
And I think that we are done with the eyes. I think that we are almost done.
Never thought that you meant today. You are my sole survivor. So they took you away. You are my sole survivor.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm at this point, you know that I'm always at one point in the stream when I'm extremely excited with the makeup look, eye look I did. So I'm kind of really excited with this one. It was like a long time I used the this like dark green color. What? Okay. Let's see. That's fine. I'm like using the small mirror because it's easier than, you know, put my face in this camera, in this mirror. I'm using the Evelyn SOS booster. It's like a lash base. I'm noticing so many brands are now having it. The other day I saw it also, I don't know in United States who has it in United States, but from all the brands there, but for sure I know that Tarte has it. And what I have seen how they demonstrated on their socials, it does a great job. So yeah, Tarte kind of, you know, I love Tarte because Tarte is like has like the shade color range that speaks to my soul, because you know I'm like a neutral girl. I can wear neutral every day. And with the Tarte Shape Tape, they really made the difference. Of course, you know, after I, you know, kind of find out that the Catrice HD concealer is a perfect dupe for the Tarte, I stopped buying Tarte. But yeah, they have it. Tarte has it, this mascara base, and apparently does a great job also. So yeah, I don't know about the other brands though. I guess every brand actually has it, but are they good? You know what I mean?
There was a place that I used to go, far away from here. I see the change in the weather storm, and the sun is shining bright. There was a time when I thought I knew everything that I needed to. Looking at you makes me realize that you're a part of me. Right or wrong, I'll be hanging
Okay.
on
I'm gonna let this dry. And while it's drying, I'm gonna take the big fluffy brush and remove the bake. I had the powder left go in my throat. This is the worst part, you know, working with the finely milled powders, because they're flying around and they're like, I'm breathing them constantly. Okay, I'm gonna go with my mascaras. My two favorite mascaras still. I was contemplating today, should I buy more mascaras, because there are like so many new mascaras going on, and I'm like, no. No, you don't need more mascaras. Okay, it's not still dry. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Okay, yeah. I said that I would mention my purchase today, so I noticed that Catrice is discontinuing this Clean ID lipstick line. It's from the line Silk Intense lipstick. It has 88% of natural ingredients. It's gluten-free, perfume-free, and vegan. And for some reason, I don't know why they're discontinuing it, because I'm like, I have a couple of shades, I'm literally obsessed with them, so I think that I'm gonna go tomorrow and buy more. I'm gonna buy every single shade from it. It's like, it's only 6 shades, you know, but I think that I'm gonna go and buy more, because it's like on the 50% discount. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? I just want to hear one good reason. Yeah, no one has it. Okay, I'm starting with Falsies mascara from Maybelline. I love this mascara, and this is like the mascara that actually just gives me volume, you know what I mean? It's not really, I'm not really excited because of the brush, because I like the normal shade, like Belly Dancer brush. But this mascara actually gives like enough of product on the lashes that I get this volume. Can you see the difference like immediately with one coat? People said, "Oh no, buy it all." People, girl, I'm gonna buy them all. You know what? I'm gonna tell you. This is what I have in plan. This is me having like a plan, although I'm not sure when I'm gonna be, you know, because of Omicron and shit like that. I don't know when I'm gonna work on clients anymore. Anyways, because this line has the perfect nudes, and I'm not kidding. It's the freaking perfect nudes, and they're like, because they're like, you know, gluten free, they're like 88% of the natural ingredients, they're perfume free, you know. I'm contemplating to buy them like all, and listen why I want to have them all. Because, you know, when I'm working with the clients, especially my brides, that I like to have to give them the lipstick and lip liner that we are using on them, their makeup look, to have, you know, I give them away, you know, that the same lipstick and that same lip liner. So I'm contemplating to just buy them all, you know, like at least, I don't know, couple of from every color, for, you know, my brides, you know what I mean? Because most probably, you know, bride, in like 95% of the cases, brides are always choosing your more nude, neutral lip shade, you know. So I'm kind of contemplating, you know, that's actually not a good not a bad idea to just like purchase them and to have them stocked, you know, when I'm back on, you know, and start working. And you know, to just give them away, because you know, I give them lipstick and I give them lip liner and mascara. So yeah, this is where I was like going with, you know what I mean? Okay, so the next coat, and if you know me, I'm like freaking mascara crazy person. The next coat, I put like 2 or 3 coats when I'm using mascara myself, is the Maybelline also, but this one is not as thick. This formula, it's called Maybelline Volume Plastic Volume, and it's like one of my repurchases. Like, I don't know how many times I repurchased this mascara. Is for the length, and because it's the formula is like thinner, you know, it's for brushing and defining them, you know what I mean? And people said, because you're gonna share your favorite discontinued shades to make brides happy. That's also no. No, it's like, you know, I have a, you know, when I have like a bride, and I don't know how is it. This is my trick. I mean, you can, if you're a professional makeup artist, if you actually take it from me, I would be so happy because I like what I learning my experience. You go to the makeup artist, she does your makeup look for the wedding, and then she's off, and bride is there, you know, to, you know, hold left to stay basically with nothing, not definitely lipstick to fix, or lip liner to fix, you know, the product that actually needs to be fixed. Because first of all, you know, we do have a lipstick on, you know, when we walk to aisle, and then we have a smooch, you know, with the partner. We are smooching in, you know, in front of the, you know, judge, priest, whatnot, and then we're already like, the lipstick is a bit of destroyed, and then, you know, they're like kissing with the cousins and whoever wants to like say, you know, congrats, and they're again smooching with the husband. Please, if you're married, or you know how it is. Do not judge. You know, there's lots of smooching with the husband, wife, partner. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. And then there's like food and drinking and whatnot, and of course there's like, of course, the lipstick is gone, and there he is, photographer or the filmograph, and he's going there, or she's going there, like taking your pictures constantly, and your lips are looking crazy shit. And where's the lipstick where the professional makeup artist has put? Gone in her suitcase. She's not gonna stay there all, you know, 24 hours while you're, you know, partying on your wedding. So this is what I do. I just give them, you know, the product that they can, you know, reapply in the middle of the event. By the way, you know, when I had my wedding, you know, I took one of my bridesmaids with me to the makeup artist, and she did a makeup look, and she was like, you know, girl, she just like, okay, she did a great look, but this lipstick, it's like me, you know, it's a gloss. I'm gonna freaking eat it. Like, I'm not gonna even made it to the church, because like our makeup done was done around 3 p.m. and we everything about, you know, wedding started around 6, and I'm like, I ate it already, you know. I'm like, I cannot sit for 3 hours like this and wait, you know, not my lipstick not to be gone. So basically, lucky me, because I'm a freaking makeup artist, I just gave her one of my, you know, things, you know, like, and I said, okay, this is like similar color, you can reapply it. So yeah, so there you go. So this is actually what kind of pushed me. This is not cool. Basically, we are like doing their face, And yes, okay, everything else is gonna stay. The eye look, the, you know, everything is gonna stay, probably face look. But the lipstick, you're eating, you're drinking, you're kissing, it's gonna go. It's gonna go. So yeah. Yeah, and crying. Yeah, this is also with the crying, it's like there is a trick. You can actually fix that, you know. So just with the simple brush strokes, crying is really it's fixable, you know. Also a trick, but I think that everyone is like knowing the trick. And please, of course, it's not gonna save you from ugly crying, but you know, when you're crying, so it's like really important, because you know your tears will probably, you know, collect in inner teardrops. So basically, you take the clean tissue, just put it in the inner teardrop, like here, just like here, and press it, and so the tears are gonna go in tissue. This is of course the first man. It's not gonna save you if you like ugly cry and, you know, mascara goes everywhere, but it's gonna save you at the point where you still can catch the tears, you know, something to you know, share. Okay, I'm gonna go. So I will use this lipstick today. It's gonna be crazy eyes and crazy lip, but I'm gonna show you. You would think that it's like really pigmented, but look at this color. It's like almost blush. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna go with this color, but I'm gonna first apply the lip liner. Is it gonna? No, I'm not gonna use this lip liner. Let's see. Yeah, we can do it. No. Okay, I can go with this. I'm gonna go. This is, I don't know, Essence. This is Essence. It's called Tune Me. I'm not sure if it's like right shade. Basically, me back to tears. If you're starting crying, it's like really important just to keep the tears, you know, not to spill on the face. Of course, your face is set with a setup spray. It should, you know, keep it collect. But if you're doing the, like, if you are using like mechanical force to stop the crying, it will mess up with your makeup, no matter how much the face is set. So definitely use the tissues and put the tissues under the lashes. Please, not on top of the lashes, but under the lashes where the tears are gonna collect. Also, this is, I have one also tip. Sometimes I go and use it in like weird cases. So you know that sometimes, you know, people are watching up, starting to, you know, but you know, to kind of stop the tears, and then tears are going here and in the edge, you know, and kind of going aside. So yeah, I do not. I just let my, like, I literally put my head you know, between my legs, opened wide eyes, like really wide eyes, and let the tear just drop on the floor because the gravity is working. Seriously, this is another trick I'm telling my girls, my clients. It's like, there are a couple of tricks how to, you know, preserve the makeup look in case of the tears.
summer. So I'm not gonna ask you why. I ain't gonna terrorize. My sun is shining now. Shining.
I'm going back. Seriously, I'm going back and I'm gonna buy whole store. I'm gonna buy whole store. I'm like obsessed. I'm seriously obsessed. People said that's genius. Yes. You know, when you're like, I guess that like when you're in makeup business and in the bridal business, you know, you need to save them. You need to save your girls. You know. Also, it's like word of mouth. If you want, like, you know what I mean. It's important that the client is satisfied, so they can share, you know, their experience, so I can, you know, be booked again. So happy client is, you know, good for business. You know what I mean? And especially in my case, you know, it's really important for the brides to be, happy. You know what I mean? I feel that, you know, I'm more sensitive. I'm more sensitive of, you know, how the brides are than any other client. I mean, every client is important, but brides and, you know, everything, because I told you all that I had a friend at her wedding. She was, you know, I think it was like 4 years ago. She booked the makeup artist and she was so freaking unhappy. I think having these baby hairs coming from here, you know what I mean? So she was so unhappy that the girl did her eye look, and she was so unhappy that she like literally wiped it off on her wedding. She was so freaking unhappy. The creepy I say, do you have a family member who streams on Reddit? Yeah, my family member left a comment in the chat. The creepy eye. And the creepy eye say, I have felt the background look familiar. Yeah, it's like we are a family of streamers. Okay, I'm done with my makeup look. What do you think? Am I passing? Like I said, I'm gonna show you what are my 3 products that I use. I use the My Little Pony, this magic blush, and this Catrice lipstick. I'm like, I'm sitting here, trying for the thumbnail to catch the picture. I really, really, really love it. To be honest, the lipstick, this is magic. I really do not understand why it's so Why is discontinued? Good for me, because I'm gonna go and get it in the 50% off price. All of the shades. So anyways, and Rosanna Perez said, awesome, thank you, girl. I really hope, I'm really happy that you like it. I really love it. It's like the lipstick is like everything. It's so smooth and soft, not heavy. And look at this. I think it's like perfect, actually, even for the brides, you know, because it's not overwhelming with the more soft, like a pink neutral look, you know what I mean? Even with the cool tone grays and shimmers, I feel that this lipstick will be perfect. And Sybil said the blue with that pink is just so perfect. Yeah, I feel like, you know, it's like, I mean, eyes are, you know, I love that color. I freaking love that color. I love this palette. I really love the palette. I just used the, you know, this top row sans this color. I didn't use these shimmers, but shimmers are really great. Maybe I'm gonna use it sometimes. I don't know when. I think it's like this shimmer is like one. It would be good as a top coat, but I didn't want it because I used this as the inner corner eye. So this was my go-to. Usually I stay on this top, but today I step on this top because I'm, like I said, I'm so shopping my stash. I want to go and use as many products I have. It's gonna be a while until I spend anything, and you know, obviously I'm gonna be obsessed with more lipstick, which I might even test on the next stream. Thank you all for being with me. If you're liking what you see, I know that I'm streaming a long time, I'm talking a long time, I'm crazy, you know, this stream never lasts less than 2 hours. But if you like what you see, please join me on my streams, which are every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Central European time. Yes, this is the Berlin time, so I think it's somewhere in the mornings if you're watching me in United States and Canada, or something really late if you're watching me somewhere like Australia or, you know, eastern east, somewhere is like Japan, China, I don't know, Pacific or Australia or New Zealand. If I would be grateful if you actually go and check my socials. All my socials are on megsbeauty.com. The buttons are all there, so if you go there and click any of these you know, follow, subscribe button, I would be grateful. But mostly I'm grateful just for you being here with me and watching me while I'm talking all things related beauty and lifestyle. So hoping that I'm gonna see you in next Tuesday. I'm going to continue shopping my stash. I think because I was talking so much about Urban Decay today that maybe I'm gonna do the Urban Decay next time. Jesus Christ, if I go again in the Cyber palette, you know what? I'm gonna go back in the Cyber palette. I will be strong. I'm gonna be strong and I'm gonna play with Cyber. I feel that it's gonna be testing stream, but let's go. Let's try it and we're gonna see if we're gonna survive. And Fox said, thank you for the show. Have a great evening and stay safe. Also, yeah, Fox is right. Please have a beautiful rest of the day, great day, and stay safe, people. Let's just all be smart and stay safe. Sybil said, have a great rest of your day. Love you. See you next time. Thank you, Sybil. Oh my God. I love you all. waving goodbye and waving the people on the Instagram. And until next Tuesday, bye bye.
It's not time to go home yet. Just stay with me for a moment. I never thought I'd find what I was looking for, but this feeling can't afford to leave. Came here with a 20 in my pocket. Didn't want to stay too long. I knew that I would drop it. Check myself out in the reflection of a liquid.